Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Memeingful Discourse podcast, the podcast where we explore memes and we tell little Jimmy Memer to think about his memes. So as you can see by our title here, it's cat memes. Let's get right into the first cat meme here, Alec. Are you ready? What's our first cat meme? I'm so ready for this. So freaking ready. Oh, gotta hit the button. My button's not working. There it is. Our first meme, a classic meme. It says, hang in there, with a picture of a cat hanging from a tree branch. Now, normally, it would stop there. But someone's taken the liberty of adding, it will be over soon, to the bottom of this poster. So.
You know, I guess it's a little twist on a classic, which is what I like. It also doesn't necessarily say how it'll be over. I'm just noticing now that maybe we don't want to focus on this aspect of it, but it doesn't say what it'll look like between now and over.
Well, I mean,
we just know it'll be over soon, which I guess is reassuring in a way.
Yeah, nihilism is all right, folks. I mean, if you want to go there, go there. It'll be over soon.
If you want to go there, we're just going to march to the heat death of the universe. It's fine. It's great.
Yeah. Okay, next meme. Oh my, you can tell somebody really likes their hang in there memes. I think that was me. This is hang in there, pal. No, wait, get back to work.
This is almost not safe for work, I would say. Just because it's a twist on that. It's on that classic motivational poster in a way that just doesn't motivate. It doesn't achieve what it's trying to do. Like, it's just, okay, you're a cat that just tells me to hang in there. Okay, I get it. I'm back to work. I get it.
It's a business cat too. You can see by the tie. Yeah.
This is a really adorable business cat. Here's the thing about business cat is his eyes match his tie so perfectly, and you get a wide representation of all the business colors. There are businesses of all shades of colors, which are all represented there in the wheel. It's just beautiful.
It is, and I'm wondering, do you know if this is photoshopped or is that just a cat collar that he's wearing? I mean, do we know the answer to this question? Does anyone know the answer?
It doesn't detract from how adorable it is. I have to say, I don't care at all. It's still just as adorable, regardless.
A fair and balanced answer. All right, next meme.
Let's just keep it in this fun.
This is like a stern-faced cat here, and he says, I don't want the toys that came in the box. I want the box. Because that's what cats do.
But this seems all too relatable, especially with those big old toys. Like, you get a big old box, and then that can be so many things when you're a little kid. Whereas the toy is just like the one thing that it is.
Yeah. Usually the thing that it is what it is. That's the property of identity.
Yeah, but okay, that's what I'm saying is when your big old honking toy is just an uncreative, unimaginative like lump of something, right, Samantha? Samantha knows what I'm talking about.
There's the cat.
Right on cue. There's only one thing that toy can be versus the box, which in your imagination can be a space shuttle or a stage coach,
a race car,
a little race car, vroom,
or a refrigerator.
You could refrigerate your sister. Don't refrigerate your sister.
It could be
don't
a dryer.
Refrigerate your cat either.
Yeah, it could be a washing machine. All right, next meme. Oh, look who's back. Someone really likes the business cat.
Did we need more business cat? No. Did we want more business cat? Yes.
Yeah.
I need you to stay late tonight. We really have to catch that red dot.
That's another thing cats do. They chase red dots around. Most of them do.
Most of them find their little red dots and they chase them. They have a very dot focused mind when their mind presents a very chaseable dot.
Let's be inclusive though. I mean, it doesn't have to be a red dot.
Oh, that's a good point. We're talking about all the inclusive colors of business here. So it could be an aquamarine dot. Mm-hmm. It could be a purple dot. It could be mauve.
Whatever that is. What color is that? Is it just
who knows? No one knows.
No one really knows. No one really cares. But this cat's going to catch it. Well, actually, no. This cat's not going to catch it. The worker cats will catch it. Oh, Alec, I have a question. Is Samantha a worker cat or a manager cat?
Samantha's an actor cat. She's very demanding of attention when she's on set and when she's in the spotlight. Right now, she demands that she's given her fair share of screen time, and she was allotted some amount of time on screen. So there you go, Samantha. Thank you for reminding me.
Samantha, can you look at the camera, please, Samantha? We just want to get a good look at you. Yep. Okay, remember that face for later on. I think we have a meme that looks like her. Okay. Bye, cat.
Let's
ready?
Let's press on.
Pressing on.
Yeah.
This is our first kitten. I mean, I think the first one was a kitten, but this is more of a kitten.
Ooh. Oh, it's so cute.
All right.
And it's looking two ways. Which way is it choosing? You don't know because it's looking both ways.
Yeah. At the top of this, it says, "Cause mischief?" ? And the kitten has its paw hovering over yes, but its eyes are looking at no. Or it's looking at the camera. I can't really tell. It's kind of going...
It's a little wall-eyed is the thing, is that it's looking at yes and no in the most adorable way. Like it can't decide. It's in the state of wanting yes and no at the same time. And ain't it the truth? Sometimes we just contain multitudes, don't we?
Yeah.
Just like Schrodinger's cat.
Yep. Either it's alive or it's not alive. It's both at the same time. Next.
Cause mischief, yes or no? Maybe it's both.
Oh, what? Who's this? Is this? Did he come back again for a third round? Mr. Or Mrs. Business Cat. Could be Mr. or Mrs. Who knows?
Let's not gender business cat.
Yeah,
business cat
sorry, business cat. I apologize.
The sales and contract had a few strings attached. I played with them for 2 hours.
I'm sensing a theme here that all of these have something to do with what cats do in real life. Is that accurate?
Isn't that the most adorable thing about cats is when you remember a way that a cat does something in real life and it's not just, an image, a flat image of a cat, but actually like a memory that's you can have a fun, like imaginative kind of engaging experience with.
Yeah, that's the special thing about memories. Even though they don't really exist anymore, I mean, they're just as emotional as if they happened right now. That could have came out better, but next meme.
Let's check this next meme.
Oh. Now this is a very
stumbled on something.
Like how is this even possible? I can't think of how this is happening. Like
we stumbled on something here. There's something that's just a little interesting about how this is happening, but the simplest explanation is that there are two cats and two holes, right?
Well,
that's I would say the simplest explanation.
Yeah, this is a picture of a fence with a cat's body looking through the one side, and then a cat's head coming through another side. And it says, "I've located a wormhole. But, I mean, I'm not totally convinced that Alec's theory is correct. I think this is one cat with a long neck. And it's just like the cat's playing a joke on us, making us think there's two cats.
You know what? That cat could have a real stretchy neck, like Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah,
or maybe like Jake the dog from Adventure Time. It's a quality cartoon.
Yeah, it's a mutation.
It's just a mutation. It's an X-Men's.
Next. Oh, speaking of science-y things,
Ooh.
Why don't you take this one here, Mr. Scientist Alec?
Oh, this is some chemist's favorite plant, right? This is Chemistry Cat bringing you his chemistry knowledge. He's got a whole bunch of beakers with colorful liquids, a bow tie, some nice round glasses. Samantha thinks this cat is very attractive. It's very fluffy, just like Samantha in a way that Samantha adores. And it's calculating milk and rats and cheese equations on the board. Everything about this cat is just perfect. Oh, I'm sorry. I got lost in Chemistry Cat just for a second. I just adore Chemistry Cat. Anyway, what's a chemist's favorite plant? Stoichiometry.
Yeah. I'm going to admit this live on the air that I don't know what stoichiometry is. Maybe I do with a little bit of an explanation, but what is it? What is it?
Stoichiometry. That's an excellent question. So let's compare. Stoichiometry has to do with the ratio of your numbers of molecules of reactants to products in a chemical reaction. Right, so one molecule could break into two molecules, and the stoichiometry would be 1 to 2. It's the ratio of what you start with and what you end with.
Oh, well, that's simple. Just a very Greek-sounding name, I guess. I'm sure it means something in the original language.
It's one of those Greeky as gunk words that you just have to stumble over in your chemistry class at some point. Like, it always comes up because it's fundamentally like the math of chemistry, but it just has a super awkward name. So some chemistry student out there is loving this cat joke. I'm sorry for all the other viewers, but that one person who hit the like up button, I think appreciated this. Let's take another look at what's going on here, because
wait, this chemistry cat is zoomed out from the other chemistry cat. Someone cropped this one differently.
This chemistry cat, you can see a little bit more of the kind of math and equations involved in his milk and cheese experiments. And do you know how often you like jokes about elements?
I don't know. Tell me.
I mean, I like jokes about elements periodically.
I get that one. We'll just vomit live on the internet.
I understand that, and I don't care.
Yay.
All right. Yeah. Yay.
That's a groaner.
That's a groaner, which is why I just have to throw one more. Because this is so adorable. It's a cartoon version of Chemistry Cat. If we advance, this is a little chemistry joke that there was no reaction.
Oh, that one kind of plays off the other one because reaction.
No reaction.
Now, what is a reaction in chemistry?
A reaction in chemistry.
I'm kidding.
Okay. We talked about stoichiometry, and I tried to give a precise definition before I just gave the simple, like, intuitive explanation, just because, like, I'm that pedantic, crazy nerd who has to be precise about everything.
Now, what comes next is a mystery to me, so I'm going to click this button and hope it's nothing terrible.
I think it's
Nope.
I think it's not terrible at all. I think it's a message that people resonate with and kind of can see, like there's some things where you just have to say no. You have to establish your boundaries and your limits, and you just have to say, I don't have to actively participate in this, and I can exercise passive resistance and just lay here as you try to drag me out on a leash because I'm a cat. And I don't go out on the leash.
Yeah, well...
nope.
Funny story, I never saw this myself, but I've heard it from my father and my brother that one of my uncles actually used to own a cat, and the cat was trained to walk on a leash, and my uncle would take the cat for walks on a leash. So there is, I mean, it can happen.
It can happen.
Just this cat doesn't like it at all.
I think it's going to depend on the cat. Some cats are going to dig it. Some cats aren't going to be into it. So that's just it's a luck of the dice with these cats, sometimes.
Yeah.
So
this next picture though is just kind of
is it? I mean, what about it?
At first glance, you don't know what you're looking at. It takes a minute. Well, it takes a second or so, and then you realize it's a piece of cat. It's a cat. It's a whole cat, not a piece of cat, on top of a piece of plexiglass. Yeah.
This cat has a very cloud-like shape. It's a fluffy white cat, and it's sitting on a glass or plexiglass surface where you see smushed down. It's all four of its feet tucked in underneath of its round body with its tail wrapped. And it's a perfect little oval of smushed cat. And it looks like a little nimbulus cloud there. I don't know what a cloud is.
What's a cloud? Who cares?
What's a
Upper
cloud?
Cat to base. That's all I'm saying, man. Requesting permissions to land. That's what I'm on about.
You know what though? I think there is more out there with this cat. It's a hover cat, but it's also a cloud. Like this cat must vape, right? If it looks like this cloud all the time, it must be part of that cloud culture.
Yeah, this must have been
it probably
the first,
lives the cloud lifestyle.
Vape Nation cat. Vape Nation cat. That's something we should look for.
We should check. We should look for that because I'm guessing Vape Nation is out there, and it's looks just like a fluffy white cat.
Now, speaking of fluffy white cats, this particular cat says, "I'm done packing. You can clean up now." And he's covered in packing peanuts from various boxes he probably jumped into.
Isn't this cat is just peppered with all these white packing peanuts, looking like it's like in a mocap suit, just with all those little balls dangling off. It's completely everywhere, covering this cat, clinging to it from what I'm guessing is the static electricity of what this cat was rubbing up against. So here's another little thoughtful cat meme for you, because we got some fun static electricity science happening there.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of Dawn dish soap to clean this cat off. And our final photographs here. Who are these lovely critters?
Oh, these lovely critters are Samantha on the right and maybe on the left. They're practicing a little bit of cat theater here. You've already met Samantha, of course. Maybe is very shy and isn't gonna join us on this episode. Samantha, I think, she's fulfilled her contractual obligation. She's in her trailer, but these are the kitties, especially engaged at the cat theater window over here, because there was a chipmunk outside. It was just adorable how big their eyes got.
Oh, and they wanted to
these
go.
These are my babies. I love them. I love my babies.
To catch that baby.
They want to get that little chipmunk, and maybe actually did get and kill one of the chipmunks a couple days later. Fun story. Anywho, these are these are my babies. And if you want to make a meme out of them, there you go. Turn them into memes. I don't know what they are. Get in there.
They're curious cats. And now it looks like we have a directive, just briefly, to go to the internet and find the cats. And I don't know, Alec, you tell us what the challenge is here. Why do we have these 3 photos on the bottom?
I think we have these 3 photos because like the cats we want to focus in on. So we're hunting for wild Pokemon cats. So we might want to add like a little flavor to the search, like maybe Pokemon in there, like, and let's see what the cats look like as Pokemons. But I think these little 3 cats represent our criteria, right? We want to be happy. We want to find some beautiful cats, like some really good, just adorable cat models, and make sure that these are just positive, friendly kind of memes that we give our thumbs up to, and not boring or negative. Dirt. We don't want to mess with those dirty cats. We want those nice, clean, good cat humor.
Okay.
Can we get in there? Can we get?
Yeah. Let me try to get in there. First I gotta resize some windows.
We just need to have more synchronicity. You know, I'm not seeing your images in real time, and the links are just slowing us down. And it's there's just a lot of dead air here.
This is an unmitigated disaster.
This is an unmitigated disaster. But I did load that last image that you managed to send here. It's a grumpy cat, which I'm glad Grumpy Cat got some air here. I'm not saying I want to kill you, but if you got struck by lightning, I'd probably be the one who told Zeus to strike. Grumpy, grump. Yeah. Ooh. I'm not saying I wanted to kind of tell people to attack you, but I told someone to attack you. Wait, what? I don't think this means what this cat think it means.
I'm not saying I want to kill you, but if you got struck by lightning, I'd probably be the one who told Zeus to strike.
I'm not saying I want to kill you.
No,
there's the rub, is because you're not. You need to put the emphasis on the right part of that first sentence. When you first read this, you don't know it, but you're supposed to say, "I'm not saying I want to kill you." But if Zeus struck you by lightning and killed you, I'd probably be the one who encouraged him. I'm not saying I want to kill you, but I do want to encourage someone else to. Right? Like, that's adjacent to killing someone in a way.
It's like
that doesn't ring like a. Are we back on? Are we talking with little Jimmy now? Did little Jimmy butt in with this image and
I guess
send us this one?
I guess at the very end. So I mean, if this is akin to saying, I don't want to kill you, but I'm going to pay a guy to kill you. Yeah.
This is just all manner of I see. I want to curse. I told myself I wasn't going to curse on this episode.
Oh, is that what you said? I was wondering where all that went.
I told myself I was going to keep this lighthearted, but Jimmy just burst into the room, and sometimes I get kind of emotional and I can't control myself. But this is just all manner of junked up, and I don't care for this image. I don't care for this meme at all.
Well, I guess we should end on this meme then. This killed the mood.
I guess we just killed the mood here. Great job. And we're back on track. Welcome back to Memeingful Discourse, as you know and love it.
Yeah, I'm sure you all love this very
much. where we tell you how you memed wrong. So I think we almost have a send off for the show. I think we might actually be able to say something that sounds like a send off.
Yeah, man, hit it. Hit that send off. Hit that Quan send off.
This has been Memeingful Discourse. My name is Alec.
And my name is still Ryan.
Still Ryan, welcoming you to meme responsibly.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay.